Hey guys, Azir bringing you another video. Now before the video begins, just thought I'd say this video is in partnership with QT, and this time we're doing a discussion of your League of Legends hot take. So your opinions, whether they be popular or unpopular, I want to hear about them. So in the description of this video, there'll be a link. Go click on it. If you've never signed up to QT, it doesn't take very long. I'm sure a lot of you already have those, so feel free to get involved. And yeah, I want to hear what your hot take of League is, your popular opinion, your unpopular opinion. If you always bring up something to your friends and they're always like, oh, not that again, feel free to leave it here. And what I'm going to be doing in probably about a week's time, I'm going to make a video as probably the second video of the day. And we're going to go through these unpopular opinions as a League discussion. And we're going to talk about them. You know, do I agree with them? Do I disagree with them? And what in that video we'll be doing is giving away riot points for interesting discussion. And that also does count, by the way, that if I'm always seeing somebody replying and they're getting involved in the conversations, I'll probably throw some riot points at you. But secondly, we'll also pick who will win the League Partner Bundle. If you're on EU West or North America, I've got a spare League Partner Bundle to give out to somebody that I'm like, they deserve it, they're getting involved, and all that good stuff. Furthermore, you can vote on the polls to the right, just so we have a general consensus of what people think. But yeah, so feel free to get involved. You have about, from this video getting uploaded, about a week until I do that video, kind of picking out and talking about them, agreeing and disagreeing and all that stuff. But yeah, feel free to get involved. And what you can do for this particular video is if you can hit the like button, throw a comment in the YouTube comments, that also does help out quite a bit. Anyway, enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya. Hey guys, Azir bringing you another video. Welcome back to Iron to Diamond. We return, Platinum 4 85 LP after the pretty good Zyra game. We're gonna ban Yasuo. Yeah, that was a really good Zyra game. Did the most damage in the game as a support. You know, as you do. Which, to be fair, that has become a more common thing over the last couple of years. Like back when I started League, that wasn't true. You know, supports, if you actually go look at like the supports inventories at half an hour into a game back in like season 2, 3, etc., they didn't have a complete item in half an hour. They had like a base support item and wards. That's it. Literally, I'm not kidding. So support has changed a lot. A lot. Oh, Kale got through. Who bans Caitlyn as a top laner? Legit, my top laner just banned Caitlyn. What a weird ban. Am I going to play Fiora when she gets buffed? Yeah. I've heard it's kind of insane. I've heard it's kind of insane. Oh my god, I'm tired, and Game of Thrones, of me recording this, Game of Thrones is tonight. For me, it's 2 AM. Which is not normally a problem, but I've been, for some reason, waking up earlier recently. So, the quality of sleep has not been great. I'll be fine for Game of Thrones, I'm sure. But I gotta wake you up a little bit. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bacon. Ooh, Azir actually could be a good pick against the enemy team. It stops a Xin getting on me. it can delay a Twitch. It stops a Kale while she's ulting. It kind of just gets people away from you. Ali Ochima. Thank you so much, dude. 3 months in a row. Also, I forgot to eat. Oh, I knew I forgot something. I forgot to eat today. Nice. Surprising how much I forget to eat, considering how, like, you know, I'm a bit chubby, but I do forget to eat quite a lot. Again, little update since I began, like, oh, I'm going to lose a bit of weight again. I've lost, I think it's like 8 or 9 pounds, obviously, depending when I weigh myself. But yeah, it's not bad. Again, I think I am slowing down a little bit on losing. I think the will of losing, because, you know, it is quite, you know, quite intense to lose sometimes. It is slowing down, but, you know, if I can lose like 8 or 9 pounds a month, then, like, don't gain anything the next month, but then lose 8 or 9 pounds the next month, it's not bad, you know. Also, if we're against a Kale mid, I think I'll be able to bully her quite a lot. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, without much further ado, let's get into it. We're playing Azir in the mid lane. Alright, welcome to Professor Dr. GG. So, just to point out, we're against a duo queue, H2, H2, duo queue. because obviously that's the way that it always goes. So they've got a good win rate. They've got not a bad... Well, actually, they do die more than they get killed, but that's actually kind of normal for Kayle. And they do, it seems, to play Kayle mid. They don't play it top. We have a diamond player on both teams. So there you go. The MMR is increasing. You can tell by diamond player, diamond player. We have platinum 2, then me, platinum 1, platinum 1, platinum 1, platinum 2, diamond 4, platinum 1. So this is arguably the highest rating game we've been in so far this series. Like the whole iron to diamond. 2 diamond players and most people are platinum 1. Anything else? Well, there's not a lot to go off this game. Like, good win rate here, but then nothing. This person doesn't play Nami, they're auto-filled. Then on my team, Varus casual. This guy's on a cold streak, lost 3 in a row. This guy plays a bit of Nasus, but he's going to have to be careful of the early Darius that went Ghost. If we get to late game, you know, you're always scared of a Kayle. So, again, they've kind of in a weird way got 2 invulnerabilities. Like, that could be annoying in team fights. Kayle ultimate, and then when Xin ultimates, you can't kill him unless you're within his own ultimate. So this could be a little bit messy, especially then if you throw a Twitch on over the top of that. It's like, oh god. So hopefully we can win lanes, but I don't really think we've got crazy winning lanes as well. Like, Nasus isn't going to be a Darius. I should be a Kayle, but that's like standard. I might even get camped to make up for that. And then bot lane, I don't think that's like a per se winning lane straight out. They can win, but I also think they could lose. So without much further ado, let's get into it. We're playing Kayle in... no, we're playing Azir against Kayle in the mid lane. Alright, welcome to the game today, playing Azir in the mid lane. Hopefully we'll have a good game.
30 seconds.
Teleport, okay. I guess like she kind of expects she's going to get bullied, so she's just having teleport to stay in lane the longest she can. Possibly. Yeah, and if we get late game, we do have a great late game, but so do they. Like, both teams are great in late game, but I would also give maybe the lane advantage to the enemy team. Like, oh.
Minions have spawned.
None know the will of the desert better than I.
If you were innocent, I would not be here.
Nice. Part of me actually wishes I went electrocute in a way. Because electrocute, I could burst the Kayle. So every single E she's using on me so far. Okay.
Onward.
We're not going to go stop that. It's like, guys, sacrifice your lane phases to stop the blue that's already gone. Great idea. I wish when the soldier died it did a little bit of AoE damage. That would be kind of cool. Like it kind of explodes. This is bad. This is really bad. Why did... why did he do that? We needed to wait. That was terrible. No, you're not even getting a chance to type about that, buddy. That was stupid. He should have been more patient and waited. Not jump on him and miss. Why didn't I flash? No point wasting summoners. Not like flash. If you, when these two are duo queue, when you think you're gonna die anyway, if I burnt flash, the worst thing would be burning it and then Xin just comes mid like 5 more times in a row when my flash is on cooldown. Having the flash up is a deterrent of getting camped. I think we could have lived if we played more patient. Basically, wait for the Xin to come near us, then we can like use our mobility to get away.
An ally has been slain.
But instead, he used his mobility and missed, and then that gives in like anything he wanted. Any starting junglers to recommend when you're learning jungle? Maybe Warwick, if he's still like really good for beginners. He probably is. Like, I'm sure the new Wit's End on him is fantastic. I think Nasus was actively fighting the Darius, by the way.
My sanction.
So if I could change, again, I've said it before, but yeah, I definitely, if I could change anything about this game so far, I would have gone Electrocute, 100%. I think Electrocute this lane would have given me so much more pressure. Again, we know they're duos, so the likelihood of getting ganked a lot is high. Okay. Ah. I know why the Nasus is doing it. It's to max E and just survive in the lane against Darius, but it's really dumb. It's going to basically make him irrelevant until at least half an hour. If you're playing a champion that you're irrelevant at basically at least until half an hour, you're irrelevant in solo queue. For like 90% of the games, you're irrelevant in solo queue.
Shut down. An ally has been slain.
We walk a path of radiance.
An enemy
Nice. Good counter gank. Let's go. Wow, there's a level difference between them, huh? Oh, Lulu. Oh, she had ult. She gave me a scare then, man. But she was fine. She was like, I'll bait him. Fair enough. Oh.
My empire lives in every grace.
God damn, they're always mid. Again, I shouldn't be surprised, but it's just annoying. Did Jarvan, like, Jarvan didn't react to that, like, very fast, did he? He just, like, walked in the bush, was like, I'm getting attacked. Oh, feels bad. Yeah, if Jarvan was, like, a little bit more awake, he would have probably actually killed the Xin there. Because he is stronger. Does Kayla flash? She probably does. Well, I was expecting it. Once you expect it, you can survive it. For those that don't know Azir very well, your E when you go towards your soldiers gives you a shield. So that's what kept me alive. Was using a soldier and pressing E really quick. Again, farm-wise, it's actually not doing very good for me. It's because I'm constantly scared of the Xin being mid. But now we really should be able to kill Kayle if Jarvan comes mid and just ults her. Again, she's going to ult, but I think we can kill her, like, through that. Not through it, obviously, but, like, she will die even if she ults. The only way she wouldn't is if Xin comes mid lane and ruins the gank. Ah, I wish I had electrocute. That would have done so much more damage. Twitch could start roaming mid lane, actually. Yeah, good point. Gotta be careful of it. Because, yeah, sometimes Twitches do that. When nothing's happening crazy in bot lane, they just kind of go, oh, I'm gonna roam. Also, electrocute would have given me more early game pressure to stop a Kayle, like, free farming. Because if I'm honest, I haven't really been able to stop her farming. Like, she's practically out-damaging me right now. Which is a little bit scary. Is Jarvan aware, like, something could bad be happening? I was expecting Xin. Okay, when you know the duo queue, when you're standing just still fighting someone, their duo partner's coming. No if, buts, or maybes. That's just going to happen. Again, I just don't, like, I don't know why, I just don't like duo queuing. It just kind of feels like a little bit scummy to me. Like, you can't do it yourself, so you do it. I know I'm going to offend people there, but I don't know. I doubt I'll change my opinion about it. And I know that sounds like really bad. Like, oh, you're never going to open your opinion up. And on that, I really don't think so. I just find it so scumbag. I just wish solo queue was solo queue. Now, there's a reason why, like, every single high challenger player and pros who, like, just want high rating ladder duo. Every single one of them. Because it's the easiest way to climb by far.
We will unearth what has been lost.
Oh, really? I swear I saw her there, but nope. Oh, look who's mid lane again. Goddamn Tweedledum. What? I was just trying to get away. We were never going to fight that, and he just jumped. Okay. Oh, well. Okay, and then there's a Twitch in mid lane. Well done, bot lane. Thank you very much for the pressure. Damn it. Again, that's the argument someone in Twitch are going, like, it's the thing of, you know, you want to play with a friend. Yeah, it's fine. I just don't think ranked is the place for it. A solo queue mode, I think, should be solo queue. It's like the hardcore mode. Normal games, like, have a flex queue. You know, I just don't think solo queue should be where you can play with friends. Yeah, we're just losing this because of Snowball, unfortunately. Again, I know I can play better in these episodes, but like recently in the losses, it just feels like there's limited amounts I personally can do. Like Jarvan now is in my mid lane pushing it with Rift Herald for some reason. Don't know why. There's no reason to be pushing that. That's just a waste of Rift Herald. She had 80 health. Wow. Oh my god, is she not dead? They're all mid. The whole enemy team is mid lane. You heard you get disadvantage MMR. Yeah, well, again, that's another like misconception that people. I literally had someone on Twitter go, "But duo queue's harder to climb." And I'm like, "Oh no, what? Who told you that?" Like someone's like, "Oh, but they make your MMR harder, so it's harder to climb." No, they do that to compensate because it's so much easier. It's still not like, again, the correlation between people duoing at the top of the ladder is there for a reason. It's easier, 100%. It doesn't matter if you're both goodish players and you trust like you're between your communication, your synergy of picks. Duo queuing is like, I'd say, like way easier than solo queue. Like you're guaranteeing. Like, again, just by the principle of solo queue, and this is another reason why people do it. I understand this one. If your friend isn't a rager or a troll, well, that's one less person in your team that will be a rager or a troll. That one's, I say, valid. That's fair enough. But that's one reason, so that makes it easier. Secondly, you can have synergy between your two picks. When do you have good team comps in solo queue? Practically never. Like, it's actually rare for people to have, like, picks that go together at all. But when you're duo queue, you can basically set the foundation to a team comp. Can't do that if you're not a duo queue. There's so much more that makes it easier. Communication. If you're in duo queue and you're not actually typing or talking to each other on mics, you're doing it wrong. Like, to think that duo queue is any way not easier is ridiculous. Again, sorry if my mental's going a little bit. We're just getting snowballed on and it's a little bit depressing. That Jarvan is so squishy. He needs to do something about that squish, man. He's way too squishy. Oh. Damn.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Ult. He doesn't have ult. Damn. That would have been good if he did. But he didn't. Not his fault. Lulu? Lulu had ultimate there. Oh well. Jarvan's top lane farming, because why not? Nice, good picks. Enemy team made a little bit of a mistake, like randomly being there without their whole like squad up, I guess. Like we were low health, but usually a 5v4 is a big advantage for... I don't want to take that from the Nasus, actually. We need him to be strong. He sold all the Doran's rings. Eesh. Is that too early to sell them for like gold efficiency? I don't know, maybe. No, actually, we don't want to go berserkers, do we? Not really. I don't know why I bought that dagger. I was thinking about buying berserkers. It's not kind of what we want to do. Ah, I should have gone electrocute. That's the biggest thing I regret this game. Like, I know I've said it a bunch, and that's going to annoy people, but I really, 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 really regret it. It would have just given me so much more. Like, my damage output in late game is going to be crazy if we get to late game, but this is the type of... Like, even with electrocute, you're going to do great in the late game as Azir. But what electrocute would have given me is just so much more earlier strength. He just 1v3'd. Okay. Davis Sweet, thanks so much, dude. Why is everyone dead? He just rage quit. Again, don't rage. If you're a rager, Nasus is the worst champion to play. Because you're not useful until like half an hour into the game. Again, I'm doing this just to slow down the enemy team, but it didn't work because Kale tanked it. Damn it! I was hoping that even Nami or Twitch tanked it, but randomly Kale got the tower aggro. That sucks. That could have gone well. I wanted to try and just kill one of them or make them low enough health that they can't push anymore.
A summoner has
Oh look, the Rage is back. Infernal. Yeah, again, this account's a little bit cursed when it comes to Azir. I don't know why. He's a cool champion. Very cool. But he struggles in quite a few areas. Like, he's fantastic in a lot of areas, but he also struggles in some. And he struggles definitely against, like, multiple champion pressure. When you're against a duo queue, you're going to struggle. Again, I want to delay the game. People need to just stop dying, man. They're doing Baron, I'm pretty sure. Oh god. Whoa, her damage is high. Yeah, Nasus I doubt is going to come back and help because he raged out earlier. I'm not going to say yes because we are a crazy late game team comp. I don't think we're going to win, but we shouldn't surrender. Ooh. We have just 0 strength. Oh well, that happens. I did say that they had stronger lanes, I just didn't think it would be that much of a difference. Every lane lost. And Jarvan went 2 and 8. Again, I thought I was doing bad, but I only went 2 and 5. Oh well. Again, I don't know if I should... Like, the champions that I play probably doesn't help. Like, Azir, again, I'm not blaming Azir. He's a fantastic champion. But I need to play champions that can carry earlier, I think. Like, Azir is like a god in the late game. I'm sure everybody would agree. the games a lot of the time are decided before like you become relevant. That's the problem. So it's like I need to think of a champion to play that will be relevant before like bad stuff can happen, or if bad stuff is happening, I'm stronger in the early game to make an impact. Because like in that game, there was just for a champion of Azir, I'm not strong enough to make an impact in the early game. It just doesn't exist. The champion can't do it. It just doesn't have the strength. Obviously, again, not saying I played good. I didn't. Because again, a lot of people will say, "Oh, Huz never criticised himself." Like, it does sometimes feel like people have selective hearing. Because I say a lot of the time, I could have played better. I did this. I did that. That game, I didn't play great at all. Obviously, the 2v1 pressure hurt a bit. And that made me a little bit anxious in the lane of doing anything, and that gave Kale free farm. So I don't know. It's just a pretty rough game. Maybe Azir was just in general the wrong pick. Maybe if I went Electrocute, that would have given me the early pressure that I needed, but probably not enough. Again, Fizz, people are saying, yeah, Fizz is great, but I can't play Fizz all the time. Again, the whole point of this series is diversity. And it just, again, sorry for the rant about the duo queue, it just is annoying to me sometimes. Like, I genuinely think that solo queue would be better if duo queue wasn't a thing. I genuinely think that. And people can disagree with me. I'm not saying my opinion is correct at all. That's just my opinion. But I genuinely do think that. In the knowledge that I have of League, the way that I've played this game for a long, long time, I think League would be a better place. I think it would be more balanced. I think there would be a lot of people that wouldn't get to certain ratings because they only did duo. And I think that's healthier. But anyway, 253, I'm guessing basically no damage. Oh, wow, I actually did the most on my team. Wow, I actually didn't do bad damage at all. I did the second most damage in the game. Xin did the most because he took over the early game. And then there's me beating the Twitch just. Honestly, I did not expect that. I did not expect to come second in damage. Holy moly. Ugh, but anyway, that's going to be it. Throw a like on it. Throw a subscribe. Sorry for the frustration, but it happens.